Hi, and welcome to Japanese craft beer reviews. And today we are not going to be looking at a Japanese craft beer, but one from the United States and from the state of Oregon, which is one of the premier locations for craft beer in the United States. If you go to the city of Portland, I think there are 80, 90, maybe even 100 breweries in the area of Portland alone. It's some of the best breweries in the United States. But this brewery is not located in Portland. It's outside of Portland, about an hour or so outside, along the Columbia River in what's called the Gorge, the Columbia River Gorge, and it's from the town of Hood River. The brewery is called Full Sail, and this is the beer we're going to look at. It's called Full Sail Hazy IPA, Hood River Hazy IPA, actually. New England IPA at 6% and 35 international bittering units. Full Sail has been around since 1987, and they are located right along the Columbia River in the town of Hood River. And I've been there twice. The last time I was able to get in and do a sampling and look around. The first time I went to Hood River, I went there with the intention of going to Freem Family Brewers, which I did, and they're brand new opened brew pub there on right on the river. They've since become much bigger and much more famous. Full Sail is very large, and you can't miss it. You can't miss the building, certainly if you're in the city of the town of Hood River. They make a variety of beer, some barrel-aged beers. They also make kombucha. Currently, they're not offering tours because of COVID, but it's certainly a destination to see. So this beer, again, is called Hood River Hazy IPA, and it is 6% beer. It's got the mountains that you can see from that area, and a little logo or outline of the state of Oregon here. And on Rate Beer, this one has only 6 ratings so far, so I'm assuming it's pretty new. The average is 3.32 out of 5. And on Untappd, there are 2,052 ratings, and the average is higher, 3.69 out of 5. The ingredients include 2-row pale malt, oats and wheat, and the hops are Azacca, Mosaic, and Amarillo. So let's give this one a go. Hazy IPAs typically do include oats, to give it a kind of creaminess. And let's see. I think I've said before that hazy IPAs aren't really my favorite. I love IPAs. Hazy IPAs have kind of taken over as the most popular beer in the craft beer universe, certainly in the United States. And I'm kind of hoping that they will gradually go somewhere else, but they haven't. So anyway, I can drink them, but I just don't prefer them. That's all. They often seem kind of one-dimensional to me. Okay, so it is a very hazy, pale, almost pastel, yellowish brown sort of color with a kind of fuzzy sort of half finger of foam. Okay. Oh my. Okay, so in the aroma, this seems quite typical. We get what they call the juiciness, kind of a citrusy, sweet citrusy spritziness that goes up into the nostrils. And again, I said it's kind of one-dimensional, certainly in the aroma. Hazies tend to be very one-dimensional. Flavor? Yeah. What can I say? Citrus, stone fruit, tropical fruit. It's got the juiciness, the punch. Is there some astringency here? sort of a metallic note in the late mid palate, very mild bitterness, but it's there, it's present. This is pretty well balanced, kind of tingly on the tongue. These beers tend to leave a kind of tongue-grabbing residue, sort of, kind of affects the taste buds in the finish. So it's not so much an aftertaste, but an afterfeel. Finish is moderately dry, so it starts out sweet, but goes through a mid stage of I don't know how to say it, tree barkiness or tea or something like that. Finishes with some citrus and then flattens out. So the flavor is not one-dimensional, but the aromas tend to be for me, and it's one thing I don't appreciate about these kinds of beers. Well, anyway, once again, this is pretty tolerable. I haven't had this before. Very few people have, apparently, and I'm going to give this probably a 3.4, 3.5, something like that. It's very drinkable. So you want to give this a try if you happen to see this, and it's being imported into Japan by I can't figure it out. Anyway, you may see this in the store, and give it a go for sure. Full Sail, Hood River Hazy IPA, 6%, 35 international bitter units. Okay, that's it for today. Take care. Bye bye.